Hello friends, myself Rajan Patel from Electrical Engineering Department of Guru Gobind Singh College of Engineering and Research Center, Nasik. Today we learn about the addressing modes of 8051. First thing, what do you mean by addressing mode? Right? So the various method which is used to assess a data in different way, that concept is known as a addressing mode. Like if we are using direct data, sometimes we are using addresses of that particular data, sometimes we are uses register in your instruction. So based on their assessment method, we can classify several addressing modes of 8051. The first addressing mode known as a immediate addressing mode. Second addressing mode known as a register addressing mode. Then third one direct addressing mode. The fourth one indirect addressing mode. Fifth relative. Sixth absolute, and the seventh index addressing mode. So based on their assessment, we can classify the 7 addressing modes of 8051. Out of 7, we are check out here several addressing modes of 8051. Now the first addressing mode known as the immediate addressing mode. अब immediate addressing mode इसे क्यों कहते हैं? क्योंकि आप जो डाटा यहाँ पर यूज करने वाले हो वो इमीडिएट डाटा आप लोग यहाँ इस इंस्ट्रक्शन के अंदर यूज करोगे. सो ऐसे कंसेप्ट को आप लोग इमीडिएट एड्रेसिंग मोड कहते हो. अब अगर मैं इंस्ट्रक्शन की बात करूँ तो सिंपल इंस्ट्रक्शन कंसिस्ट टू डिफरेंट पार्ट. द फर्स्ट पार्ट नोन एज अप कोड and the second part is known as the operand, and this operand having it two different section. First is a source and second one is a destination. So there are several types of source we are using in single instruction. पहले ही बता चुका कि आप लोग डायरेक्ट डाटा एज अ सोर्स यूज कर सकते हो, एज अ रजिस्टर्ड सोर्स यूज कर सकते हो, उस डाटा का एड्रेस स्टोर एज अ सोर्स आप लोग यूज कर सकते हो, रजिस्टर का एड्रेस एज अ सोर्स आप लोग यूज कर सकते हो. सो यहाँ पर आप कौन से टाइप का सोर्स यूज कर रहे हो उसके ऊपर से आप लोग एड्रेसिंग मोड्स को क्लासिफाई करते हो. तो यहाँ पर मैंने एक इमीडिएट डाटा एज अ सोर्स यूज किया हुआ है. इमीडिएट डाटा कैसे पहचानोगे? द इंस्ट्रक्शन विच इन्वॉल्व्स हैश और उसके पीछे जो भी डिजिट रहेगा जिसे आप लोग डाटा कहते हो, तो ऐसे पूरे कंसेप्ट को आप लोग इमीडिएट डाटा कहते हो. और इस इंस्ट्रक्शन ऐसे हैश इंस्ट्रक्शन से रिलेटेड जो भी एड्रेसिंग मोड रहेगा उसे आप लोग इमीडिएट एड्रेसिंग मोड कहते हो. सो चेक आउट द एग्जांपल मूव a comma hash 30h. So this hash 30h is a source, a is a destination, whereas move is your opcode, right? So hash indicates immediate and this 30h represents data. So combination of this hash 30h is nothing but a immediate data. So we are using source as the immediate data in our instruction. So that instructions belongs to immediate addressing mode. You can check out here the animations also. In red circle we can see the hash as well as data. So hash represents immediate and data that is about here any number or any digit. So that concept is called as the immediate data, and that immediate data we can directly use as a source in our operand side. So that concept is called as a immediate addressing mode. Second mode known as a register addressing mode. Now why it is called as a register addressing mode? Because the data first of all store in a register. Remember this data first of all store in your register, right? And that register we are using as a source in our instruction. So that concept is called as a register addressing mode, and you can use R0 to R7 register to perform such instruction. Here you can see that the example move a comma r0. So r0 is a source or also known as a register. This register having a one particular data. So here we cannot use directly data as a source into the operand. First of all, we transfer this data into the register, and that register we are using as a source into your operand side. So that concept is called as a register addressing mode. Third addressing mode is direct addressing mode. Now direct means here the direct data can be used as a source in your operand. Look at the example, move a comma 60h. So this 60h act as a source and a act as a destination. So a comma 60h is nothing but your operand. So this 60h we can directly transfer or move to the accumulator. So here we can use directly 60h data in our instruction. So that concept is called as a direct addressing mode. So this is a data, and that data we can directly use as a source in our operand. So that concept is called as a direct addressing mode. The next addressing mode, that is the indirect addressing mode. Now what is the meaning of indirect addressing mode? So first thing, the data is stored in a register. This is your data. That data first of all we are stored in a register, right? And then after this register having a one particular location or address. Right now we are not using direct register as a source. We are using addresses of that register as a source into our operand. So these addresses we can use in our instruction. So that concept is called as a indirect addressing mode. Check out the example over here. Move a comma at the rate r0, right? So r0 is a register in which we can store a several data. This r0 having one particular memory location, or you can say that the addresses, and that address is pointed out by this symbol at the rate. So that at the rate indicates indirect. So we are using a data in our instruction, but not directly. We are using some register, and that register having a one particular address, and that address we are using in our instruction. So by using that addresses we can call the data in our instruction. So that concept is called as an indirect addressing mode. So remember, at the rate indicate indirect एड्रेसिंग मोड. अगर इंस्ट्रक्शन के अंदर आपके पास एट द रेट सिंबल आता है तो आप लोग समझ जाइए कि ये आपका इनडायरेक्ट एड्रेसिंग मोड कहलाएगा. द नेक्स्ट एड्रेसिंग मोड, दैट इज द इंडेक्स्ड एड्रेसिंग मोड. राइट नाउ द इंडेक्स्ड एड्रेसिंग मोड मीन्स इट इज सिमिलर टू द indirect addressing mode, but here is a several different parts over here. अब इंडेक्स एड्रेसिंग मोड के अंदर क्या होता है, आपका जो भी डाटा रहेगा दैट डाटा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल स्टोर इन अ रजिस्टर. राइट, it will store in a register. That register having a one effective address. Remember, not a address, it having a one effective address. Now effective address means it is a combination of base address. It is a combination of base address and offset address. The base address is held by your program counter or data pointer. In short, it is known as a PC or DPTR. As well as this offset address is held by the accumulator. So addition of these two different addresses, we can create the effective addresses, and that effective address we are using as a source into our operand. Look at here, the effective addresses is nothing but a plus PC. So a plus PC is a create a one type of effective addresses, and at the rate represents that particular location of these addresses. So that concept is known as the indexed addressing mode. Hope you can understand what is a different addressing modes of 8051. Thank you everyone.